There's a certain charm to open-faced sandwiches. Imagine this, a crisp slice of bread, generously adorned with vibrant toppings. Open-faced sandwiches or tartines are more than just food. They are an experience, a celebration of simple, fresh ingredients. Unlike their closed counterparts, open-faced sandwiches embrace the beauty of imperfection. Each ingredient gets its moment to shine, its flavors highlighted, its textures celebrated. They invite you to slow down, savor each bite, and appreciate the artistry of food. Breakfast, brunch, lunch, or a light dinner. An open-faced sandwich fits the bill. Craving something light and refreshing? Try a vibrant avocado toast with a sprinkle of feta. So come, let's embark on a journey to explore the wonderful world of open-faced sandwiches. The history of open-faced sandwiches is as rich and layered as the sandwiches themselves. Some trace it back to medieval times when thick slices of bread, known as trenchers, were used as edible plates. Food was piled high on these trenchers, and the soaked bread was often eaten afterward. Others believe that the open-faced sandwich as we know it originated in 18th century Europe. The invention of the cast iron stove allowed for more precise cooking temperatures, leading to the rise of thinner, crispier bread. The 19th century saw the rise of the smørrebrød in Denmark, an open-faced sandwich that would become a national treasure. Today, they continue to capture our imaginations, inspiring both home cooks and seasoned chefs. Open-faced sandwiches, in their various forms, are enjoyed across the globe. In France, the tartine reigns supreme. A simple yet elegant affair, the tartine often features a baguette slice brushed with olive oil, rubbed with garlic, and topped with fresh seasonal ingredients. Venture to Sweden and you'll encounter the smørgås, another open-faced delight. One iconic variation is the toastskagen, featuring shrimp, mayonnaise, dill, and red onion on toasted white bread. Italy offers its own take with bruschetta, a dish that speaks of sunshine and rustic charm. Grilled slices of crusty bread are rubbed with garlic, drizzled with olive oil, and topped with chopped tomatoes, basil, and a sprinkle of salt. Across the Atlantic, in the United States, the avocado toast has taken the culinary world by storm. Creating the perfect open-faced sandwich is an art form. The first step is choosing the right bread. A sturdy, crusty bread like sourdough or ciabatta holds up well to heavier toppings. Next comes the spread, a layer of flavor that adds moisture and complexity. Cream cheese provides a tangy base, while hummus adds a nutty, earthy note. Now comes the fun part, the toppings. This is where you can truly let your creativity shine. From thinly sliced cucumbers and peppery arugula to smoky grilled chicken and creamy avocado, the possibilities are endless. The key is to strike a balance between different flavor profiles: salty, sweet, acidic, and savory. The bread you choose for your open-faced sandwich is more than just a vehicle for your toppings. For a classic tartine or bruschetta, a rustic crusty loaf like sourdough or ciabatta is your best bet. These breads can handle a generous amount of toppings without becoming soggy. If you're craving a Scandinavian-inspired smørrebrød, rye bread is the traditional choice. Its dense, slightly sweet flavor pairs beautifully with smoked fish, creamy cheeses, and pickled vegetables. For a lighter, more delicate open-faced sandwich, consider a baguette or a multigrain loaf. These breads are perfect for toppings that shine on their own, like creamy avocado or delicate smoked salmon. No matter what bread you choose, make sure it's fresh and of good quality. The bread is the foundation of your open-faced sandwich, and using the best ingredients will ensure a delicious result. Don't be afraid to experiment with different types of bread to discover new flavor combinations. Spreads are the unsung heroes of the open-faced sandwich world. They add a layer of moisture, complexity, and flavor that can make or break your creation. Cream cheese, with its tangy flavor and creamy texture, is a versatile spread. For a Mediterranean twist, opt for hummus, a spread made from chickpeas, tahini, lemon juice, and garlic. Avocado, mashed with a squeeze of lime and a pinch of salt, is a modern classic. For a touch of sweetness and a vibrant pop of color, try a spread of fig jam or raspberry preserves. These sweet spreads pair beautifully with creamy cheeses like brie and goat cheese. When choosing a spread, consider the other flavors in your sandwich and aim for a harmonious balance. Don't be afraid to experiment with different combinations. and discover new flavor profiles. The world of spreads is your oyster, so get creative and add a touch of your own personality to every open-faced creation. The toppings are where your open-faced sandwich truly comes to life. This is your opportunity to showcase your culinary creativity. Start with a base of fresh vegetables for a burst of color and nutrients. Thinly sliced cucumbers and radishes add a refreshing crunch, while juicy tomatoes and bell peppers provide a burst of sweetness. For a protein boost, add slices of grilled chicken or fish, or opt for vegetarian options like chickpeas or a perfectly cooked egg. Savory meats like smoked salmon, prosciutto, and salami add a touch of indulgence. Don't be afraid to experiment with different flavor combinations and textures. The key is to have fun, explore different ingredients, and discover what combinations excite your palate. An open-faced sandwich is a feast for the eyes as well as the stomach. Taking the time to present your creation beautifully can elevate it from a simple meal to a work of art. Start by choosing a serving platter or board that complements your sandwich. Arrange your sandwiches thoughtfully, leaving space between each one to showcase their unique beauty. When it comes to arranging your toppings, think about color, texture, and height. Use a variety of cutting techniques to add visual appeal. Remember, presentation is an extension of your creativity, so have fun and experiment with different arrangements. The beauty of open-faced sandwiches lies not only in their simplicity and deliciousness, but also in their versatility. They are a blank canvas for culinary creativity. Embrace the seasons by using fresh, locally sourced ingredients. In the spring, top your sandwiches with asparagus, peas, and fresh herbs. Summer calls for juicy tomatoes, grilled corn, and vibrant pesto. Autumn brings an abundance of root vegetables, mushrooms, and hearty greens. And in the winter, cozy up to roasted squash, caramelized onions, and creamy cheeses. Don't be afraid to think outside the bread box. Experiment with other bases like rice cakes, lettuce wraps, or even sliced sweet potatoes. The possibilities are truly endless. Creating delicious and beautiful open-faced sandwiches is easier than you might think. With a little know-how and a dash of creativity, you can master the art of this culinary delight. Here are a few tips to set you on the path to open-faced sandwich success. 1. Toast your bread. Toasting the bread is essential for preventing sogginess and adding a delightful crunch. 2. Don't overdo the toppings. Choose a few key toppings that complement each other in flavor and texture. 3. Season generously. A sprinkle of salt and pepper can make a world of difference. 4. Get creative with presentation. Have fun arranging your toppings using different colors, textures, and heights to create visual interest.